Mhm. Good morning. Awesome to have you log in. I can't wait to do yoga. Actually, really nice morning. So it'll be nice to stretch and move and kick off the weekend. Ah, bless. All right, let's meet on the mat. We'll start in child's pose today. And you can choose relaxed child's pose or knees wide, whatever you feel like to start. So yeah, let's get there. We're gonna do a little bit of like sweaty, a little bit of glutes, a little bit of core, a little bit of strengthening work, a little bit of upper body, and then a nice little flow and a relax at the end. So should be good. Morning. I think it must just be us live today. It's perfect though. Feels like back in the Castle View days. I've been meaning to message you though. We'll get in touch, but it'd be nice to see you. I have to find some time. Oh, I don't have any sound for you. I could just see you, but I don't have any sound. It's all right. I'll message you. Sounds perfect. All right, beautiful. Um, oh, love it. All right. Good morning, good morning. Oh, it's so nice to have the sun outside. I was playing outside with the kids already this morning, quietly. So the neighbors weren't too disturbed. And after a suitable time, considering we wake up early, but it's just so nice, isn't it, to be out in nature and things. So, oh, all right. Find a little child's pose and we'll get our little stretch on. I am excited. I'm just gonna find a nice playlist for us. And we'll get ourselves into a lovely a little bit of peaceful guitar. Let's do that. Sounds good. Oh, knees wide if that's okay, but again, take it more relaxed if you like. And just find a position that feels good. So with their elbows, stack the fists. We relax the forehead or allow everything to come down. Oh, and just let it sink. Let everything soften and just feel child's pose. Find a little breath. And when you're comfortable finding a position for the head that feels really relaxed and softening, closing the eyes, and just breathing here for a little while. In and out, feeling where the breath impacts the body in this pose, noticing where you feel that rise and fall. Amazing. Relaxing and softening in the forehead. Really beginning to sink. As you take some time today for you, time on the mat, just allow yourself to drift. And maybe today we just spend a little time working on a little bit of strengthening, a little bit of warmth, just a good old strong yoga class, but maybe with a little connection to letting that strength and that light in as we enter this lovely season, starting to feel like spring for real. Oh, we still get the odd little moment where we've got our thicker coats on, but these lovely moments where we're starting to feel that spring warmth. You can see the flowers bursting through the green, starting to get out in our gardens, starting to feel a little bit more connected to that beautiful summertime that we all love so much. Just enjoying the change, noticing it in nature, and maybe seeing if the sunlight brings a little more energy to you as well, because we're all part of nature. Just seeing how this season makes you feel. Inhale and slowly exhale. And if there's any intention today, anything you come into the mat for, or anything you need to release physically or emotionally, just make a little intention today. Just setting it there and seeing if you can work through it as you move through today's practice. It's starting in child's pose. It's a nice one. Getting just a little bit. Sometimes you feel a little stretch in the feet. The knees are wide. You get that little bit of depth in the hips. I invite you just to breathe and slowly pushing the body up. Bring the hands forward, lifting the tailbone, and then just begin to separate the feet and bring the knees back in to nice hip distance. Beautiful. Breathing in, we'll slowly sink back down. Good. From here, we're going to bring the arms out, taking them nice and wide, the fingers wide, the arms extending, and just see if you can sink a little further. If you feel comfortable, rotate the bicep out and draw the shoulders down. Just let the chest and the forehead melt. Good. Inhale, we're going to peel the body up and feel that lovely cat pose. So you want that lovely tucking under of the pelvis. Fingers wide, feel that pull across the shoulder blades, chin draws in if you like. A little bit of a feeling maybe in the neck, you hold tension there. Inhale, rotate the shoulders up and back, lifting in the head, feeling where your spine is this morning. That lovely first count. Sometimes when we do this as our first movement, you can really feel that bit of stiffness created through sleep. Inhale, tuck the tailbone under. From that lovely cat pose. Good, holding and breathing. Again, taking time here, really pulling across the shoulder blades, pushing into the hands, drawing in from the navel. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rotate the shoulders up and back, drawing down and away from the ears. Tilt the tailbone up, let the belly drop. Feel that lovely cow. Relaxing in the forehead, maybe a little smile. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. We're going to tuck in from the core and find that nice flat back. Good. Feel nice and balanced in the hands. Always remember you can come up to the fists if you need to. We're going to take those lovely side stretches. So we're going to reach up with the right hand, draw the shoulders down, and feel some length in the arms. Inhale, slowly thread the needle, just reaching and twisting. We're not going to come down yet, just taking the twist. Inhale, lifting. Good. Drop the shoulders down. Beautiful. Draw in from the core. Inhale and exhale. Lovely little twist here. Nice one. Feel that stretch. Inhale, lifting it up. Beautiful. Draw the shoulders down, feeling long in from the core. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Hands come down. Inhale, other side, reaching up, draw the shoulders down. Feel that lovely twist. Opening in the chest, draw the shoulders down and away. Breathing in and out. Inhale. And as we exhale, slowly reaching through. Good. Seeing if you can get a little twist in there, a little shift. Inhale, lifting it up. Nice. Just getting a lovely lift. Feel long in the arms, not collapsing into the shoulders. Drawing the head up. 3, 2, and 1. Reaching through. Good. Nice little twist to start. Inhale, reaching back up. And bringing the hand down onto the mat. Beautiful. From here, we're just going to rock forward and back. We're going to take some big circles. Still walk the hands slightly forward for me. And then we're going to lean forward with the pelvis. We're going to roll the body to the right-hand side and sink back as far as you can, rolling over to the left and forward. Find your own rhythm. You don't have to do it at a certain pace or a certain way. Just feeling that lovely stretch wherever your body feels it. Good. And then taking one more circle next time you get to the front of the mat. Just stay there for a moment and rotate the other direction, left, back, and around. Good. Seeing if it feels any different, going different ways. Might feel the same, might feel different, who knows? Take your time and breathe, softening in the forehead and the face. One last big circle here. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Coming back to a nice center position, walking your hands back so that they're in line with the shoulders, finding your tabletop. Good. This time we're going to extend the left toe or right toe, sorry, down. And we're going to take that little stretch in the calf muscle. I quite like this one. So pushing the heel away and not lifting in that hip. Draw the right hip down, drawing in from the core and working the heel away. Good. Inhale, pushing into the toes, leaning over those wrists, little wrist stretch, and then working back. Getting that nice stretch in the calf. See if it's a little tight for you today. Forward and back at your own pace for 5. Just breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Last one, just working and finding a little hold here, drawing that hip down. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. From here, we're going to lift that foot and see if you can walk it over. Wiggle it as far as possible over towards the left-hand side. We're making a C shape. So in a minute, I'm going to get you to look at that foot. So you're going to arch the body in a little C shape. See if you can look at that foot, little side body stretch. Breathing in and out. See if the breath changes that little twist. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Slowly bring the foot back. Good. We're going to take a little stretch in the wrists today, bringing the hands out so that the fingertips are facing the long edge of the mat. Good. And just rock left to right. It'll be different for each of us. The hands and the wrists are just so different. So just check in. If you can lift the palms, you can. If that's like absolute no-go, absolutely fine. I'm hyperextended, so it feels good to do that, but absolutely know that for some of us, just turning the hands, pushing into the palms is a lot. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to bring the hands forward again. Just walk the hands up towards the knees. Good. Coming up onto the knees. Roll the shoulders up and back. Taking those lovely little bit of time to say hello to the shoulders, the neck. And then next time you've got the shoulders rolling back, come forward, see if you can roll them back and around. Forward again. Just breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, coming back down into that nice tabletop position. We're going to take the other side, extending the left toes. Draw the left hip down, in from the core, and just begin to find that little stretch in the calf. See if it feels the same on this side or the other. You know, is it tighter? Same. And then maybe leaning forward over those wrists, getting a little stretch in your toes, the wrists, leaning back. And forward. I don't know why it feels so tight on that one side for me today. I'd never know it if we hadn't done this. Inhale, leaning forward. And back, I count you down for 5 at your own pace. 4. Just move forward and back. 3, 2. And finishing one more. Finding a little bit of stillness with the heel drawing back. Dropping the left hip in, drawing in from your core. Breathe for me. 3, 2, and run. Releasing any tension there. Inhale. Seeing if you can shift the weight to the hands and walk that foot. Left comes all the way over to the right hand side as far as you can. So crossing the legs. And then just see if you can look at that foot, taking that lovely twist, and breathe deep. Inhale. And slowly exhale. See where the breath takes the stretch for you. Nice inhale and exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Slowly bringing it back, bringing both knees down and sinking down into a nice child's pose. Good. From here, I'm just going to give you opportunity to walk the hands over towards the right hand side. Good. Sinking down into the chest. See how that side twist feels. Maybe taking the left hand on top of the right, and just allow everything to soften, relaxing the head, seeing where you feel it. I often get it up into kind of like the armpit and the side body there. Maybe breathe deep into that rib. And if it feels too much, just always bring the hands slightly more into the center. You find the limit that suits you, relaxing the forehead. Make the poses, always make them work for you. for your body today. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to walk the hands back to center, and this time over towards the left-hand side. Good. You can take the right hand on top of the left if you like, and just allow everything to sink. Relaxing the head and the arms. We don't want any strain. Just feeling that lovely side body twist. And breathing deep into that side rib on the right-hand side. Inhale and exhale. See where the stretch takes you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathing in, slowly coming back to that center point. And we're going to peel the body up on the knee. Lovely. Good. So if you feel comfortable still being on the palms, great. If not, we'll move to the fists if you like. Yogi's choice. We're going to take a little bit of a sequence getting into the glutes. So finding a little bit of balance in the knees. Again, knees hip distance. You want the wrists in line with the shoulders. We're just going to shift the weight to that left side and lift the right leg. And we're going to take a little bit of a pulse here. So just pushing that bottom of the foot up, finding that little bit of fire. Good. And then we'll count you down for 4. Breathing in and out. 3, 2, and 1. And then kick it up. Slowly draw the knee in, nose to knee. Little arch this 5. Inhale, picking it up. Good. Pulsing at your own pace for 3. For 2. Breathing for me. 1. Feeling that little work in the glutes and draw it down. And 1 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. This time we're going to draw the knee forward as far as you can and bring the knee down. We're going to go into pigeon pose. So we're going to take a nice deep stretch in the middle of these. We're going to wiggle that foot. So notice it wiggles slightly towards the center, midline, and the back toes tuck. And we walk that knee back as far as you can. And then come down onto the elbows. See how that feels. Maybe untuck that back toe. Good. So what we're trying to do is if you're thinking about your kind of hips, you're trying to draw both hips down into the mat. If it feels quite a bit, I always take a little fist, stack my fist and relax my forehead here, especially when I was first practicing or on days when it's tight. Equally, if you feel quite open, just allow the whole body to sink down. Nice little one to get into the hips. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking the hands on either side of the face. Inhale, lift. We're going to shift the whole body over towards the right hand side. Good. You're going to bring both legs together, knees come together, and then slowly lifting back up to that lovely tabletop. Amazing. Inhale. We're going to just lift up in the left foot. Shift the weight a little bit over so you're held on that right leg. And we're going to just find that lovely little pulse. Nice squirt. Breathing in and breathing out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Relaxing in the face and 1. Kick it up. Slowly draw the knee in towards the nose. Get a little bit of a cat here. And inhale. You can do them slow or quick for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly drawing it in. Nice one. Again, finding that little pulse. Find that little fire and draw it in. And our last one before we take a little bit of pigeon pose just to get into the hip for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Slowly lean forward. Bring that knee as far forward as you can get it. Good. And then from here, you can see from this angle, we wiggle the foot in and see if you can drop the hip down. Check in there. You can bring the elbows of the forearms forward. Maybe see where you're at. And then tuck that back toe, maybe wiggle the knee back just to get in that position and see where you want your head. Maybe stacking on a fist. Maybe you want to come down. If you have a pillow at home, this is always a nice one to do. Relaxing your head on a pillow, close the eyes. Trying not to lift too much. Bringing those hips working to get the pelvis square, hips down. Feeling a little bit of work in that left hand side. Just surrender to this pose and let it all go. 4, 3, 2, inhale and exhale. 1. Beautiful. Bringing the hands on either side of the face, lifting the body up. Roll the body over towards the left-hand side. And this time we're going to draw the foot forward and slowly come to a nice upright seated position on the mat. Nice little warm up there. A little sip if you've got a drink today. Amazing. Nice one. All right, we're just going to do another little side body stretch for the upper body and then get into a little bit more heated work. We're going to bring the right hand down, inhale, lift with that left, and just take a little side body stretch here, just taking our pulses today. Just see if you can get a little stretch in the upper body, pushing down in that left sit bone, breathing in and out for 3, for 2. And 1, we're reaching over as far as you can. Draw the shoulders down. Lovely stretch. Now slowly bringing it back to center. Drop the hand down. We're reaching over. Good. A little bit of a pulse here by just working, flowing left to right. This time pushing down in that right sit bone as you take that beautiful stretch to the side. Ear drawing down towards the shoulders. Slow, deep breaths. 3, 2. Beautiful. And 1 little hold here. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely. Slowly bringing the arms wide. We're going to swoop them forward and slowly come forward with the palms. Now from here, we're going to come back into a tabletop, but facing forward. We're going to play a little bit with some leg rises. So you've got the option to slowly bring the knees together and come to the side, or you can swoop the feet back depending on your knees, hips, body. We're going to come a little bit more forward. So I'm just going to adjust the camera a little bit. Down. Beautiful. So, and from here, we're just going to come into a little tabletop, and when you're ready, we're going to kick that left leg out, toes facing forward, and finding a little bit of that tabletop position. So we're going to sink back in a little bit towards that heel. So sinking back into what's like child's pose as far as feels comfortable, and slowly leaning forward. Nice. Breathing in, sinking back. And leaning forward. A little bit of a stretch here. Sinking back, option to hold if it feels too much coming out of it. You feel that a little bit in the inner thigh, sometimes in the back of that knee. Inhale, slowly coming back up. You've got it. We're going to slowly walk the hands in towards the knee and lift up. Arms come wide. Inhale, reaching over towards the right hand side, bringing the right hand down. Now, when we take this movement, we don't want the shoulder in line with the wrist. We want it slightly out, and that allows us just to shift the weight slightly onto that knee. That feels comfortable, stay there. What we're aiming to do is not stick the tailbone out, but tuck under in the pelvis and draw in from the core. Good, lifting the arm up, draw the shoulders down. This could be a fist as well if it feels too much on the palms. Option to stay here. You also have the option to lift that leg, drawing in from the core, feeling strong. So we're thinking half moon pose, it's called, but from the knee. Slowly drawing the foot down. You can keep it there or lifting it up. Breathing in and out. There's that little bit of strengthening. Slowly bringing it down. An option to hold there, or we can lift up. Good. Maybe bending the knee if you like. An option to grab that toe. Good. If you want a little bit of a back bend, you can push the toes into the hand, draw the shoulder blades towards each other, and maybe taking a little bit of a stretch here. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reaching both leg and arm up. If you took that option, slowly bringing it down. Good. Inhale, we're going to bring that left hand back down towards the right side. Slowly cross the hands over, coming back to that lovely center position. And bring the knee in. Good. Inhale, let's extend the other leg. Working that toes forward and finding a little bit of balance here. Good. We're going to bring the palms down or fists if you like. Inhale. Exhale, sinking down. Nice little stretch. And slowly leaning forward. Good. Inhale, leaning back. And relaxing in the face, leaning forward. Good. Just seeing where you feel that. Sinking back with the option to hold on that third one. As far as feels comfortable, just breathe. Deep breaths with me. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing it all the way back. Good. We're going to walk the hands towards the knee. Make any adjustments so you feel comfortable. Coming all the way up. Good. Inhale, reach the arms wide. Drop the shoulders down and reach as far as you can to the left-hand side and bring the palm down. Remember, we don't want it in line. We want that little diagonal and shift the weight over. It can be fixed too. That's absolutely perfect. Inhale, just leaning over. Option to stay here. And if you are staying here, just work to tuck under in the pelvis, tucking and squeezing and lifting. It's a perfect place to be. If you wanted to take the lift, it feels good today on this side as well. Use your core, thinking there, lifting up. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the foot down. Good. You can keep the foot down. Inhale, or maybe lift up if that feels good to you today. 3, 2, and 1. Dropping it down. Good. And inhale, lifting up with the option to hold, or maybe bend the knee. And see if you can bring the hand to it. You can hold here, or you can push the toes into the hand, taking a lovely little back bend here. Maybe drop the head back a little bit. Lovely little arch of the spine. 3, 2, and 1. Breathing in, reaching back up, extend that leg. Bringing the toes down. Good. Left hand comes down onto the floor. We're going to cross over, coming all the way back to that forward position. Inhale, coming all the way back up and sweep the leg in. Good. We'll come back to those beautiful shoulder rolls we took. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We'll do a little bit of our warrior twos from the knees today. So we're going to lift up and bring firstly that left foot up. And then we're going to take the left foot out and turn the toes to face that short edge of the mat. So from here, we're just opening up the hips. That might feel quite a lot as it is. So just staying here, lifting and tucking under in the pelvis is perfect. Want to add the arms, reach the arms wide, and just check your middle fingers are lining up. Draw in from your core. Good. Option to stay, or you can take little pulses, leaning into that knee, maybe looking at that front middle finger and leaning forward or back, sorry. Inhale, leaning forward. And back, finding that lovely little work in the hips. 3, 2, 1, sinking down. Remember, we don't want the knee tracking forward. We want to squeeze and rotate, tuck under in that pelvis. See if you can get that knee tracking towards the baby toe. Maybe holding if you like, or come out of it. Yogi's choice. 3, 2, and 1, coming all the way back. Good, and last one, sinking down. Option to take a little side angle here. Bring the hand onto the hip, the elbow on the knee and sink. You can also reach up, bring the arm alongside the ear this time, and just sink as far as you can into that knee. 3, nice 1, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly sweeping the arms back if you've chosen them. Bring the hands on the hips. Lovely. Let's slowly move that knee and foot back in line. And see if we can take the other leg. So you can bring it forward. finding a bit of balance, and then wiggle the foot so that the toes are facing the short edge of the mat, and you've got that lovely openness. Just notice where the hips are. So the first thing we want to do is we don't want to take the bottom out. We want to tuck it under and draw in from the core. Drop the shoulders down. Just breathe with me. Taking that tuck under, you might already feel that little ding in the hips. Good. Make sure that the foot's not too close. We don't want sort of that V shape or that diamond shape. We want the knee so that it's roughly in line with the ankle. Good. Inhale, reach the arms out, draw the shoulders down and see. Again, all it's an option. If the upper body feels tight today, just bring the hands down. Good. Drawing in from your core. If you want to take that little bit of a sink, just take a little bit and slowly come back. Good. Breathe with me. Inhale. Maybe looking forward at that front little middle finger and back. Beautiful. Sinking down. Lovely. Maybe one more with the option here if you feel comfortable holding, squeezing, rotating knee towards that baby toe again, feeling that work into the hips. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, straighten. Good. And last one with the option to bend the elbow here, sinking into a little side angle. Feels nice just to sink. Maybe elbow draws down. Maybe we reach the arms up alongside the ear if you like. For 3. Just breathe. Little smile, drop the shoulder down and away. 2 and 1. Inhale, slowly bringing it all the way back and slowly bring that knee back in. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up and exhale, coming down into tabletop. We're going to swing the body around so we face the long edge of the mat again. We're going to find a lovely little cat. Just feel that stretch. And a little cow. Finding that lovely arch. Notice if anything's released from the beginning, cat and cow. And then we're going to tuck those toes, arch the spine back in cat, and lift the body up. A lovely downward dog here, walking those heels. Good. Thinking about the hands, you kind of want to imagine that your pointer fingers are pointing forward, almost that like L shape when you check which hands left to right. Walk the heels, swing the hips. Good. You've got the option just to keep moving here. You can move down into child's pose, or you can shift the weight to the left side and take a little 3-legged dog, extending the leg up. Again, you can do that from the knee, bring the left knee down, or you can stay where we are, or come down to child. 3, a little hold today in this one, 2, and 1. Bringing that foot back down, little walk. 3, 2, breathe, and 1. Shifting the weight to that left foot, maybe kicking the right up. Remember, if it feels a lot, come down and kick it up. Looks like this. Or kick it up from here. Just holding. We get a little bit of strengthening from holding in our downward dog, that upper body work. You get that length, that whole body stretch here. Toes kicking out. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring the foot back down. Little walk. We're going to look forward between the thumb, coming up to the tops of the toes. If you're on the knees, lift to downward dog, and everybody step or hop forward into your forward fold. Beautiful. Let it hang. Let the fingertips hang down, and maybe swoop a little bit side to side. Nice. Deep breaths here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming back to center. Let everything just hang down. Taking your time coming up. So your choice of a halfway lift. If you feel any dizziness, take it really slow and just stop in the middle. If you feel comfortable, begin to just take the body up, up, up. As slow as you can to a beautiful upright position. Joining us. Take a few deep breaths. I'm going to change the screen so you don't have a headless yoga teacher. And have a quick drink for us. Nice work. Cheers. So a little bit, you can kind of see like a little bit of strengthening sandwich with nice stretch today. Just a little yin and a little yang. Let's kind of get into our flow. So when you're ready, maybe at the front of your mat, feet hip distance, toes slightly turned in. Find that beautiful Tadasana and really take in that moment of sunlight, the warmth around us, hopefully coming through your windows. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and drop it back. Good. We're going to bring the hands down alongside the body. And we don't want that arch of the spine tucking under in the pelvis, in from the center of the body. Beautiful. Shoulders draw down, chin in, maybe close the eyes if you like. Breathing in with me. Breathing out. Really draw in from the pelvis, squeezing in the glutes, feeling like you're working here, even though we're just standing. As you kind of tuck under the pelvis, you should feel the legs tense, feeling strong. Feeling like you're working, shoulders drawing down, softening in the face and relaxing the forehead, maybe letting a little smile come over you, just embracing the sunlight. Hopefully you can feel a little bit more warmth in the house as you do your practice today. Inhale, reach the arms up. Good, we're gonna take them wide today, like a little swan dive. And we're gonna lead with the chest, so arms come wide, folding down over the toes, chin draws in. Halfway lift. Good. Bend the knees, scoop it back up. Arms alongside the ears, and slowly bring the thumbs in, tuck under, drawing in from the core, and hands come down to the side. Again, lovely Tadasana. Inhale, reaching it up. This time, take them wide, out, 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 and lead with the chest. Folding down. When the hamstrings say it's too much, bend those knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees, scoop it up. Beautiful. Palms come in, tuck in under in the pelvis. Bring both hands down, feeling strong in Tadasana. Lovely mountain pose. Feel the strength, the confidence, the energy that you get from this one. Small, but I love this. Inhale, reaching it up. We're going to take a little bit of movement from here, leaning forward with the chest, fold down. Halfway lift. Good. And from here, we're going to bend the knees, step or hop back to your high plank. Find that lovely little bit of strength. Now you can come onto the knees or you can stay in your plank. If you're on your knees, we're going to swivel so you can extend one leg and turn the body and turn the body. If you're in plank, staying here, drop down in the pelvis and just swivel. Heels to one side, back to center. Heels to one side, back to center. Good. 3. Breathe. 2. And 1. Coming back to center. Yogi's choice to lower down. So coming onto the knees, lean forward and lower that upper body down. Or you could have come from plank all the way down. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Good. We're just going to push into a little baby cobra today. Breathing in and out. 3, 2, and 1. Coming down. Beautiful. Breathing and using the hands, lifting up. Tuck the toes, find your downward dog. Breathe for me. If you need to move the head up and down, left to right, you can. Drop the shoulders down and away from the ears. Yogi's choice, so you can walk the heels, you can stay where you are, you can come to the knees, you can take a little 3-legged dog here. Breathe, softening in the face. 2, and 1, maybe switching sides, or again from the knee, absolutely fine. Listen to what you need today. 3, breathe. 2, and 1, lovely. Bringing the foot down. Everybody lifting up. If you're on the knees, looking forward, tops of the toe step. Or if you're in the mood, hop forward and fold down over the toes. Just hanging out. Maybe a little swing left to right. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees deep and scoot it up. Beautiful. Thumbs come together towards the sternum, tucking under in the pelvis. Just breathe. Maybe bringing the hands alongside the body and holding that lovely mountain pose. Inhale. And exhale, let's try again. Reaching up, inhale, exhale, hinging at the hips. Bending down over the toes, tucking the chin under, halfway lift. Good, yogi's choice step, or bend the knees, shift the weight to the hands and hop back. Beautiful, staying either in your plank today or come to the knees. Lots of options here. Good. Another one, dropping in the pelvis, draw in from the core, feeling strong. We're on the knees, lean forward. But the option just to twist, drop those heels, whatever you want to do. You see where you need to be. Good, feeling that little bit of strength, that little bit of twisting. 3, 2, and 1. Everybody this time moving down onto the knees for me. Good. We're going to swing the left foot over and we're going to open the body towards the right hand side. Just shimmy that left hand slightly into the center so that you feel lifted and lift up, draw the shoulders down. So remember, it's not in line, it's extended out. Good. Option to lift that leg. Just incorporating a little bit of movement in our flow today, maybe giving you the option to take side plank in a bit. Inhale, slowly bringing it back down, turn the body back forward, slowly leaning down, bringing the belly to the mat. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Good, and lifting up to your little baby cobra. And slowly bring it down. Inhale, lifting back up. We're gonna find tabletop again. This time it's your right foot that's going to swoop across and we're going to open the body to the left. Your right hand's going to come slightly more forward and inhale, lifting up, draw the shoulders down. And again, we don't want the bottom sticking out. We want to tuck under. Option to stay here or option to lift. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Slowly bring that knee back down. Turn and pivot the body back to center. Hands come in front. We tuck the toe and we lift up towards downward dog this time. And again, yogi's choice. So finding nice strong position for the hands. Point your fingers facing forward. Maybe walking the heels. Option to take your 3-legged dog. You can hold downward dog here. You can go to the knees. Yogi's choice. Little hold for 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. If you feel like, leave it out. Move to child's pose and breathe. You choose. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the foot down. Inhale, looking forward between the thumbs, coming up. Step or hop. You choose. Folding down over the toes. Just let it all hang. A little time to hit reset. Maybe swing it the body left to right. You can take it up a little more this time. See if you can get a little bit feeling in the lower back. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, everyone. Coming back to center. Take a moment. Find your version of a halfway lift. Fingertips or arms coming up. Breathe. And slowly bend the knees, scooping it up. Bringing the hands up alongside the ears, a little back bend. And bringing the palms down. Maybe bringing the hands alongside the body just for a nice deep breath here. 3, 2, and 1. Good. And our last little bit of our sequence here in our vinyasa with the option maybe to take side plank. So if side plank's not for you, do what we did before, knee across and lift. I'll talk you through it. It's up to you. See how you feel. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Hold down over the toes. Halfway lift. Good. We step or hop back to your high plank or to the knees. Good. So if you're on your knees, your options are to open the body towards the right, swing the foot back and maybe lift. If you're holding your plank for me right now, drop the heels over towards the right hand side. Make sure that you feel comfortable. Make sure that that left hand feels secure. Maybe opening the body up, balancing here, lifting in that hip, maybe seeing if you can stack those feet and reaching up. Don't worry if that's not there for you. This is a hard pose. It's just a little challenger if you feel like it. 3, 2, a little wobble there today. And 1, slowly coming back down. And making your way onto your knees. Good. What we're going to do is lower the belly down onto the mat. Lovely. Take a breather here. Inhale, roll your shoulders up and drop the shoulders back. Maybe pushing into the hands. Elbows stay close to the body here. Love a little back bend. Little smile, enjoying your practice. And coming back down. Well done. Good. Inhale, slowly peeling the body up. So option to stay here in tabletop, and you're gonna swing that right foot back, wiggle the left foot, right hand slightly forward, and the left hand comes up, maybe taking a little lift. You wanna play with the side plank here, we're gonna lift up to a nice plank position, drop down, feel strong in your core. You drop the heels over towards the right hand side, you can just stay here. Maybe walk that right hand a little bit more forward so you feel balanced, and maybe lifting up here. So you're trying to find that lovely balance, tucking under in the pelvis, lifting up, maybe stacking the feet if it feels good today. And the aim is to lift in that hip. You've done lots of side body stretching, a little bit of core here to prepare. Try to warm up the shoulders. Don't worry if it's not there today either, but just a little option, bringing everything back down. Everybody coming back to the knees. Beautiful work. Inhale, finding a lovely cat pose. Tucking the toes and lifting up to your downward dog today. Good. You know where your options are. Just stay and breathe. That felt like a challenger. Maybe take the head up and down like you're saying yes. Left to right like you're saying no. You want that last little extension. Maybe bend the knee and open the hip out just to finish today. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the foot down, switching sides if you feel like it. Doing it from the knee, just staying in downward dog, or finding a child's pose and breathe in. So many options in this bit. Taking the toes out if you like. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bringing the foot down. And instead of coming back up to Tadasana, we're just going to bring the knees down, swing the feet to the side, and make our way back down to a nice seated position. Good. Find a nice comfy position. Find your drink. We've created a nice little bit of heat and strength there in that sequence, kind of built up to it. Cheers. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. So in a nice upright position, we've got everything everywhere. Get yourself settled and then find a nice upright position on the mat. So remembering that cross-legged doesn't have to happen. You can sit whatever way you like. Some people like to bring the feet to the side if there's any pain from cross-legged. Other people, one leg out. So just take it as it feels good to you and your body, or sit on a chair. Such a nice opportunity to even sit back in bed, bring your laptop and do that last bit sitting in bed and then lie back in Shavasana. All right, from here we're just going to take a little bit of our breath just to settle. Good. We're going to draw the chin down towards the chest and take a little bit of time here to drop the shoulders down. If you want a nice tall posture, you don't want to be arching at all in the spine. Draw in from the core as you draw the chin to the chest. And if, like me, you hold lots of tension there, you might feel it. You've got the option to stay, or if you want a little extra, you can bring the hands together, maybe interlace the fingers and just bring them behind the head, almost like you're kind of relaxing on a lounging chair. And then from here, keeping the chin down, shoulders drawing down, you have the option to bring the elbows in towards the temples. And then use the hands like a little bit of a sandbag, so take it slow, drawing the chin down, 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 using the hands to create a little bit more. If it feels way too much in this position, just release it. Breathe with me. Trying to find a nice release of stress, tension. Held in the upper body. For 3. Breathing in out. 2. And 1. Inhale, take it really slow, always really sensitive with the neck lifting up. Lift the head, open the elbows, maybe arch the spine as well. You can work to push the tailbone up, chest forward. Nice one. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to a nice tall posture. Drop the shoulders down, draw in from the navel. Beautiful. We're going to keep that left elbow bent and reach the right hand up. Bring the right hand onto that elbow. You can just keep it there. Or if you've got any more range, you might be able to bring that elbow a little more behind the head. And what happens is the left hand comes in between the shoulder blades. Good, but we don't want all the back arching. Draw in from the core, feeling tall and strong. Breathing here, softening in the forehead, or you also have the option to look up. You need that little bit more. Good, soft, maybe a little smile as you release that last bit of tension held in the upper body today. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's switch sides. So we're going to reach up with the right, reach up with the left, and bend into the right and switch sides. Left hand on top of the right elbow, slowly bringing the elbow back. Again, it doesn't have to be any of these movements, whatever feels good. Just listen in that direction. Maybe lift the head if you've got the range. But again, we don't want to be arching the spine. Stay nice and long in from the navel. And breathe with me for 3. Amazing, guys. Relaxing in the forehead. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Inhale, reaching both hands up. What we're going to do is open and close the palms. Good. We're going to take the hands into nice fists and just roll those wrists. Did a little bit more work on them in our sequences today. Deep breath, slowly bring the hands down. Good. We're going to bring the hands together, interlace the fingers. We're bringing the elbows together, forearms to touch, if that feels comfortable. If not, it can be further away. Definitely know the wrists are different for all of us, so take it as you need it. Maybe taking like figure 8s or just a little circle. Use this stretch as you need it. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring the hands back down and just settle to a nice upright position. Beautiful. I'm going to invite you to do 2 cleansing breaths with me. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Breathing in. And exhale, let it go. We're going to invite you just to flip the palms up, drop the shoulders down, and take just a moment in silence to just see how you feel. Allow everything to soften, allow the shoulders to just draw away from the ears. Eyes closed and relaxing, the face, the eyelids, the jaw, and just stay in a little bit of stillness. Notice your breath. You can notice kind of where it rises and falls. You notice how you feel in mind and how you feel in body. And one of my favorite definitions in my yoga training, it was that Patanjali, we studied the Yoga Sutras, Patanjali's the one who's potentially written, these rules and laws and experiences in yoga. And one of his many definitions was that yoga is the calming of the fluctuations of the mind. Sometimes it's nice just to stop before we find Shavasana to check in if any of that might feel right to you. How do you feel thinking that something may be settled? And it's all right if it hasn't as well. Slowly begin to bring the hands down. I'm going to invite you to look around, especially taking Shavasana at home. Make it as cozy as possible, grabbing anything that feels good. Pillows, eye pillows, blankets, whatever you like. And allow yourself to draw the feet forward, lean in back. Maybe have the knees bent or the legs extended, or crawl back in bed even. Why not? Wheel the shoulders down and away, backs the hands, make it to the floor. And just allow yourself to let the body sink and soften. I'll take you through a little guided relaxation. Just notice if there's anything you can do to make yourself feel more comfortable. Maybe moving the legs a little further apart or the hands out, or bringing them to a place where you can feel a lovely bit of softness. And as you sink into the mat, just allow yourself to truly, utterly relax, softening in the forehead, really releasing any tiny little bit of skin that still might be rippled. Paying attention, especially to the space between the eyebrows. We hold so much thought. Let it all go. Releasing in the temples, breathing in. And as we exhale, slowly separate the teeth. Maybe even moving the jaw slightly side to side before bringing it into a place of complete stillness. Allowing the back of the head to feel supported. The shoulders beginning to sink further away from the ears, melting deeper and deeper into your space, calm and relaxation. Just take a few slow, deep breaths as you soften and relax from the shoulders to the elbows on both sides. Relaxing from the elbows to the wrists. And truly releasing in the hands today. Let go of any tension held in the thumbs. Letting go in the pointer finger. Your middle fingers. Your ring fingers. And your baby fingers. Maybe drawing attention to each one and slowly, utterly letting that softness, that sense of calm and relaxation just sink into the hands, giving them permission to have time out to reset. Breathing in and slowly breathing out, allowing the whole of the upper body to soften. Let the breath go back to its natural rhythm, just allowing that really subtle, soft rise and fall of the chest be your guide in your meditation and relaxation today. Let everything soften. Feel the belly relax as the breath just slowly cradles you. Allowing the hips, the glutes, all the way down the legs, the knees, all the way down to the ankle. Allow the legs to just let go. Really focusing on both legs, noticing if there's any last bit of tension you're holding, and truly just let it release. And finally taking time in the feet to release and relax the arches, the inner arches, and letting go. Big toe to baby toe on both feet. Maybe tracing one by one on each side. Giving the opportunity for you to consciously and mindfully release and let go. Maybe letting a nice deep breath and a slow exhalation drift in. At this point, just sink in, imagining you've never been so relaxed, mind and body. Allowing that sensation of calm, relaxation, and peace just to cover you from the crown of the head all the way down the front body, the back body, the arms, the legs, the feet. Allow it to come in waves like the sunlight. Imagine you're just lightly and softly creating this beautiful protection of light and kindness and peace and love. But you just to stay there the last little bit of your relaxation. Stay as long as you like and hopefully take a little slice of that space and calmness with you the rest of your day. Thanks for joining me this morning, as always.